Hello. All right. Today is day 18. So, a couple things that I'm learning as I upload these videos is one, the days made like they're all over the place because some of my stuff won't upload. So, they're like days that just won't upload, but I am being consistent. So, if you see like day 5 and then like day 8, that's because 6 and 7 won't upload. That's something I'll fix in the long run, but like this is my first time, so I'm gonna give myself grace and go with all my takeaways at the end of the 120. Two, I took the type here box off. I didn't know that was showing. Um, and then yeah, it's just all about consistency. I'm gonna change a couple things up. My vitamins should be here today. Yay, so we'll start the detox. And then we should be good to go from there. But let's go ahead and get started. So first, go ahead and take our vitamins. So I was really low because, like I said, I had to order some more. I guess more of this too because all I have is gut check left right now. So I'm gonna go on Amazon and get like a box of these. That makes more sense. Cheers. That was spiciest per usual. And I'm gonna light and put our oils on in a minute. But I wanted to look at what do we feel we want to kind of do with our meditation today. Like, my emotions have been all over. So I definitely want to keep with like the emotion series. So we're gonna keep with the emotion series. And we're gonna do envy. That's the next one. So I think like for me, this is like a good accountability measure, but I know for sure like making my emotions are good, making sure I am holding myself accountable. Looks like I can do. These things are super, super important to me. Just because I do want to feel better mentally and physically. That's the way of life. Let's put our oil on. Put positive energy out there because we're going to have positive energy today. All about change and what this new world looks like for us. And that's what's important. Alrighty. Today will also be the first day of us kind of moving. Well, me moving my body again after the pain I was experiencing last week. So we're hoping for the best there. Alrighty.
Welcome to the session on working with envy. Let's begin by settling the body into a relaxed state, one imbued with stillness. Although we want to take a posture of vigilance, we want there to be a sense of ease. Relaxing, yet waking up through the body. It's helpful to soften the eyes and allow the brow to feel smooth. It's common that we tense our forehead when concentrating. So we want to actively disengage and relax through this whole area. softening the forehead, the jaw, and the entire area of the face. And then bring your awareness to the breath, settling your attention on the breath's natural rhythm. Make no efforts to intervene or correct your breathing, whether it's long or short, deep or shallow, regular or irregular. Follow the breath as it is, closely and attentively. Keeping your attention glued to the breath as it moves through you. And now, relax your attention and notice how you feel. Today, I'd I'd like to talk about the experience of envy. This is something that comes up for many of us, especially because of social media, where everyone's life appears perfect. The grass always looks greener, and we often find ourselves envious of people who appear to have what we feel we lack. Envy can arise when we bump into an old friend who seems to be in a fabulous relationship, or when a former colleague is celebrating a huge career success. What's important to realize is that envy is often rooted in skewed or exaggerated perceptions. Psychologists call this cognitive distortion, when we indulge in black and white thinking or overgeneralization, and the result is emotional suffering. When our minds run away on a tangent, like, that friend of mine has the most amazing life, I'll never have that kind of success or happiness, that's cognitive distortion. These faulty perceptions can fester in a funk of envy, sadness, and even anger. So I'd like to share a few mindfulness tools that can help. The first is to simply become aware of the physical sensations and then label what we're experiencing as envy. This sounds easy, but we rarely acknowledge to ourselves that we're envious. When gripped with envy, we often feel heat surge in our face and chest. By noticing and labeling envy, we create some distance between our sense of self and what we're experiencing, which is a significant step towards alleviating our suffering. Second, it's helpful to consciously challenge our distorted perceptions, remembering that things are never what they seem. Those who seem to have it all almost certainly have suffering we don't see. Perhaps at this very moment, the person who triggered our envy is feeling envious of us for something we have that they feel they lack. Lastly, we can work through envy with gratitude. Envy emerges when we place attention on what we don't have. By devoting attention to the many things we do have, we invite feelings of happiness, pride, and love. There are many ways to create a gratitude practice in our lives. I've heard everything from a gratitude jar, to a gratitude journal, to a gratitude buddy. Whichever method you choose, gratitude is a habit that can be cultivated with deliberate effort. Envy is often the result of an incomplete perspective. As Josh Billings said, love looks through a telescope, envy through a microscope. So next time you find yourself fixated on the narrowness of lack, widen your view, shift your attention, see the abundance in your life, the many things, minute and massive, to feel grateful for. Now, slowly bring your focus back to the room. And you might roll the neck from side to side gently, taking a few last deep breaths as you return to your surroundings. Now, when you're ready, open your eyes.
So, I really enjoyed that one. Like I said, the reason why I wanted to do or keep with the emotion series is because I've noticed things within me from current situations to past situations where it's always so reactive emotions, right? I react emotionally. And I think, now I know that those are things that I need to change because they also show up in like physical pain, mental distress. So the envy, I've been guilty of being jealous of what I see on social media or what someone tells me or people's success. But what I want to do now is be able to stay in the moment of that feeling, process and recognize for what it is, and then throw it away. I really like the gratitude because I appreciate everyone in my life and I want people to feel the same way. So this came right on time. Before we go, let's go ahead and so I'm going to, like I said, I'm journaling today, I'm moving today. Moving when I mean move, I mean moving my body. And yeah, so we're going to revamp some of the things we're doing the 120 days. Got my energy pack in regards to I'm going to be taking out all processed food because, like I said, it's not a fad either. Like when I say my health is like priority, I mean that. Like I want to feel better, and I know, especially at 34, not even at 34, at any age, the ailments that I have, I shouldn't have, and it's really about change. So even though I'm focusing more on the mental part of change, I'm definitely going to start focusing on the physical of what goes in my body. So make sure I drink my water, make sure I change eating habits, and then movement. I always talk about movement because, like I said, when I was down for the count, I was down for the count. So I got to make sure to continue to move my body. So that's all today. I'll see you all tomorrow. Again, thank you and forgive me for the videos all over the place, but I hope you find something that works for you. Bye.